Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Chris. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can get updated with our new videos. Today we are actually going to be working on some more Alcantara. If you haven't already known, I love Alcantara. I love the M Performance trim kit with dry carbon and Alcantara. So we're just continuing that theme throughout the car. So let's get started. We have it here. We have it on our dash with the dry carbon, Alcantara. We have it on all of our door pulls. As you can see here, we have it on our shifter base, and then dry carbon here, Alcantara around the side here. And of course we painted the shifter in the previous video to do the all black, and that turned out really nice. So we're gonna be working on Ebrake handle and boot and this guy here. So let's get started. So here's the Alcantara Ebrake boot with the handle. We got dry carbon, Alcantara here, and Alcantara on all the sides with the white stitching, so that looks really good. And then we've got our Alcantara armrest, white stitching, and if you haven't already felt Alcantara, it feels great. And then this one actually slides, so you can see dry carbon here, and that slide feature that goes up and down for the extended armrest. So kind of going to be changing out, so we're going to be changing out the leather here, the Ebrake boot and the handle, and then our armrest. And it's just going to go with our theme here of Alcantara and dry carbon pretty much everywhere. You can see door handles, the dash, the vent here, and even our shifter here has Alcantara dry carbon, and then we painted that shift knob a few videos ago. So let's get started. Alright guys, so to access our armrest, we will need to remove this portion of the trim, and all you have to do is get behind it and pull. So let's get that going. Alright, we got the 12 volt here that we disconnect, and then a little white one. So here's what we disconnected. We got our 12 volt and a little white harness here for probably lighting for the actual hot and cold there. Alright, so here we are guys. We have a spring, retaining spring, and then we've got a couple of bars here that need to come out to get this out. So what we're going to do is we're going to get under this area here, and we need to pop that spring out. So let's see if we can do that here. There it is. That was pretty easy. So pretty much what I did was wedge the needle nose in there and kind of lift, and then it popped out. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this side and push on this side, grab the pin, pull out, and the orientation is going to be the serrated little edge there, the gear edge is going to go towards the seat. So that's the way it's going to go back. Same thing with this side. Push as you hold the material here and pull out. The clip, as you can see, just fell out. Alright, so as you can see, the spring pretty much has nowhere to go but to fall out once you remove these pins. So there's the other pin, and there's the spring. So now we're going to put that all to the side, and we are going to just open and pull out. So we got this guy up and out. That's simple as that. So just so you guys see, there is some type of gear system on the left and the right. See the inside gears? That has to go under these gears here, which is the actual tension for the armrest. So you gotta kind of come at an angle and get under those gears. We can close it. And then what we'll do is reverse order. We need the pins and the spring. First, we'll take those pins, and remember, we need the serrated side, the almost like gear looking side, towards the seat. And we're going to put it in both holes here. Alright, get it started. Same side, same on the other side. Get it started. And then get your spring back in. So, spring's going to go like so. All right. Now we can get the clips all the way through these guys, the pins, and we can kind of push on the pin to make it flush both sides. All right, so we want to get the spring back in its location, so we're going to put, there's two little things, little plastic pieces the spring rides on here, and then you kind of go underneath this other piece here. So that kind of mounts the spring back up where it was. Now we're going to push the spring back up and under the plastic pieces. And it has a lot of tension, so you got to kind of push. That's it. And then we got our functioning armrest. Now we're going to go back with our trim piece here. We're going to plug in this harness and this 12 volt. So the 12 volt is the tightest, so I'm going to start with the harness. And then the 12 volt. Then we can kind of maneuver it back into place. Make sure everything's back. All right, and there we go. Our sliding armrest is in, and we're gonna move to the Ebrake next. So let's move over there. All right, guys, so now we're gonna move on to the Alcantara boot here. And just so you guys know, the way that we're gonna lift this out is we're gonna get under this side first. The boot goes like this. And over here has got some clips that will kind of plug into the back. So we don't wanna start here because then you'll break those clips. So we wanna start in the front and gently pull up and work our way around with maybe a trim tool, so that way we can pop it out and get it out of the way. The way we're gonna take the handle off is just push the e-brake button and pull really hard until it comes out. So that's the theory. Let's try and see what happens. So I got two angles here, and I want you guys to really see this. First, I'm gonna start with my trim tool by prying up here on the front and getting under it. So there it goes, just came off. And that's pretty easy. That part was pretty easy. Just pry to the front and it just kind of slides out. This part, I know we got to press the brake and just kind of work our way out. So with a lot of force. So here I'm going to press the brake and there it is. So brake press and force its way out. Pretty easy. There is the actual e-brake with the e-brake boot. So we'll get our new one here. And same way we took it out, we're going to put this one in. We're going to go over, get it lined up, start pushing down on it, and then we're going to really get our grip around it and jam it back. Okay, I think that's about as far as it will go. It's got functionality there. Now we're going to get attached to the back first, so get all your clips inside of the system there. Attach the back up first. And while we're here, actually, we can do a little cleaning. We can clean under the hard to get to spots while we're here. Right. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna plug in the back first, as you can see here. So we're gonna get our back set up first, kind of get it into place, get our clips down around, and then we're gonna slowly press all the clips in all around the unit. And then the last clip is the front clip, which you gotta kind of mash down. And then get that into place. That's all in. All the clips are in all the way around. And we are good to go. Give it a couple test pulls. All right, guys, and there you have it. Pretty cool. Like I said, I love Alcantara. It is a little harder to clean because everything sticks to it as far as like debris and just a little fuzz, but I just use a brush and a vacuum and it comes right off. And you know, I clean the car quite often. It's not my daily driver, so for me it stays pretty clean. It stays in the garage, and that's how it goes. But really like the new armrest. I like that it slides out, kind of gives you a little bit more support. I'll show you guys that functionality. So the new armrest, guys, slides out, gives you a little bit more support and straight to the stick area. Kind of gives you a little closer action there, and even see like your arm would be a little bit further out, kind of hitting this little elbow area where when you slide it forward, you kind of make that adjustment a little nicer, and it's a little bit better for the iDrive. It's right here. You can kind of, you know, have a little bit more comfortable with the iDrive. So overall, I'm really happy. It was well worth, to me, it was well worth their money. And I'll link the armrest and the boot with the Ebrake cover in the description. All right, guys, that wraps up our video for today. I appreciate you guys watching. Got some big news in the future with some more things coming in the pipeline. We got some more interior parts. We got an additional part to the Big Boost kit that, in my opinion, makes it just so much better. I've been trying to do this for a long time and finally found the right part to do it with. And it involves, you know, the actual Big Boost kit and how it performs. And we're still working on our tune, making our tune better, and we're going to do a quarter-mile track very soon that you guys will be a part of in the video. And I appreciate you guys' time. We'll see you on the next one. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Have a good one.